Good morning. Hi there. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. Today is April the 4th, I want to say. The 4th. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time. I don't know what this weather's going to be like. We're having like tornado season, so it's raining and thunderstorming. So I figured I was going to try to do my hair before I got on camera, but it's no need, no sense because the weather is just going to frizz up again, and we may have a power outage. That's how it stormed really bad the other day. It was siding flying off people's houses and tree branches and everything everywhere. So anyway, that ain't what you want to come here to talk to me about the weather in Clarksville, Tennessee. You want to know about Denise Richards and her wild things. And this episode is season 1, episode 7, dinner, my dinner with Charlie. So we start this off like we normally start off all her episodes with Denise in the confessional, and she's telling us about the first time her and Charlie hung out together. She said that first date was like a whirlwind romance. Now, a month after that, they was married. She said after the first date, after her first date and she got engaged, everyone wanted to design her wedding dress. I can't remember who she said she picked. So anyway, and it was something where she had a Catholic wedding, but they had to take a class first, and they did it within a week's time. She said, and she said she don't know how they passed, but you couldn't get married in the Catholic Church now unless you did this course, this marriage course. So anyway, she said, so anyway, today she's out with Arron. It's their 6 year wedding anniversary, although they've been together for 8 years. And Arron says that he loves marriage and he loves being married to his wife. So he said, "What was your first interaction with me? The first time I caught your eye?" And we all know because she said every time she can, his penis print in his pants. And she said her sister said, asking for a date. And she was like, "I don't want to date him. I just want to have sex with him." She said, "I think it'd be inappropriate because I like his services, but so I don't think we should date. But I have sex with him." So she said that she had a good time with him after she saw Aaron with her daughters. She knew she had to seal the deal that he was good for her, that he was going to be good for her and for her girls. So she tells Lola that Charlie and her are going to dinner. He wants the girls to go to lunch with her. And they're going to the place she used to work called Toscanovas. And Lola like, I kind of don't want to work there. It's been ages since I've been there. But she said, I know, but it'll be cool to eat with me and your dad and your sister. So she called Sammy. Denise asked Sammy, and Sammy said, "Hell no." She said that she don't want to go nowhere with him. She ready to do something crazy, but she don't want to fuck with Charlie. So Lola said she's gotten really close to him, and it's because they started doing pedicure dates. And she said in the beginning he used to do shit like it's glitter on his pink glitter or something on his toes. So she says, all right, but that's how they spend time together. So Denise tells Lola that, hey, I know you and your sister, y'all over 18. We no matter how old you ever get, we're still always gonna be your parents. So we said Sammy not going. So Denise get to the place first, and they have reservations, and then he walk in, Charlie Sheen, and I said, "Damn, alcohol and drugs did a number on him. His appearance, he looked terrible to me. He sounded the same, but he just looked terrible." So they greet each other, him and Denise, and she says that he says it's been a while. She said, "Yeah, it's been a year." I said, "Damn, it's been a minute." So she says she just she wants to see his neck. She really wants to see him because she wants to see his neck because she thinking about getting the neck job done because she says she got a turkey neck, and she was telling it to Sammy, and Sammy was like, "You don't got turkey neck." She said, "Your daddy got neck surgery." She said, "He ain't really need it either." And Denise said, "Yeah, he needed it." So anyway, she tell him, "Let me see your neck, how you like it." And he said he likes it, and so she said, "Okay, cool." You like it. That's good. So, he tells her. So anyway, when they meet for lunch, Lola's come in and she recognized the hostess, and so they speak. And I said Lola is pleasant when she's not whining. So Denise tells Charlie that he looks good to be 100, and he said they get applaud for his presence. So he asked his daughter, was the spot too nostalgic? She said no. I think it was at first, but once she got there and say hey to the people that she used to know, I think she felt okay with it. So they was talking about dates, and Lowell said I ain't never had a date. And he's like, "Ooh, I'm sorry." And she was like, he said, why is that? She said, when I worked here, I never told anybody that you was my father. And when people saw the picture of us, they thought I was a fan. So he said, did you not tell them that I was your dad to protect me? Or was that for, what was the purpose of that? She said, I did that shit. No, I wanted people to like me for me and not like me for who my father was. So she said, she had never been on a date with nobody, but the one guy that she did date, when she went up to his house, he had a big ass poster of her father. And she was like, nope, can't mess with him. So she said anybody she messed with, she wanted them to like her for her, not because her father, Charlie Sheen. I don't think you'll have that problem nowadays, Lola. I mean, I'm sure he got some fans, but if it's around your age bracket, no. So, like I said, Lola and him had gotten close together because they do pedicures. So he tells while Charlie's talking to Denise, he tells, because this is pretty much the last scene too. So while Charlie is having lunch with Lola and Denise, telling him this is his first reality TV show that he's ever been on, and he tells her that he stumbled onto Housewives and saw her one day when she was getting to something with Lisa Renner, and he said I didn't know enough of the backstory to pick sides, but I picked sides anyway, and I was on your side, even though I was on your side. So she was like, you should have been. So Denise started telling him even when they was bad, when their marriage started getting bad, how he could always she always protected him, and he was kind of like, she was like, you didn't think so? If you don't think so, say so. He said, no, 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 man, I think you did, because if not, we wouldn't be having this lunch right now. So she said she would never sell her family out stories and shit on Charlie to nobody about what went on inside their marriage. So she said, shit just got crazy one day where she just couldn't take it no more. So she waited for the housekeeper to come. She packed up her stuff, packed up Sammy's stuff. Then she dropped off the babysitter or the housekeeper and Sammy at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And then from there, she went and did something and she filed for the divorce, and then she went back to the hotel. So the shit had gotten real bad. So she said, I always had your back, even if you didn't think I did, Charlie. And he was like, yeah, okay, it's cool. I think you had my back. So Charlie started talking about carrots giving people E. coli, and she said, Denise said she don't remember Charlie being a germaphobe. And then he thought about it himself too. He was like, shit, I'm sitting here talking about E. coli from a carrot. He said, I didn't survive much more dangerous shit than that. So they all kind of just laughed. So Sammy started talking about her father, started talking about Charlie, and she said it was real bad at first. She said she's about 13 years old. She said now she's like, okay, it's not not always perfect with his kids. She said that everything ain't gonna be always be perfect with your kids or with his kids. So she said, you know, they be missing in action sometime, and they say, and then Sammy said, truth be told, he really missing out. So, like I said, Denise really wanted to go to see his neck, and she also wanted to go because she said when her and Charlie separated, when he went on his binges or whatever, she cared for his boys. She took care of the wife. I think the wife went bananas, or his wife went crazy. So she said after a while she just couldn't take a bunch of the shit between the publicity and taking care of the boys, and she was pregnant with Lola. She said it was just a bunch of shit going on. So she said she just had people. She lived in a bubble. She said, "Don't send me no shit. Don't send me no articles. Don't tell me nothing about nothing. I don't want to know nothing." So even in that moment, she started thinking about what's going on. So she kind of like starts to cry. She said it was real hard. So she said she just told Charlie one day, "Listen, I don't give a fuck what's going on with us, but we have to. If we have to fake it in front of our kids that we are friends, that we care for each other, that we love each other, we can do this for the little bit of time that we there. We have to show, a consolidated workforce that we together and that we're not enemies." And she said, that's how it's been. So Lola started telling them like how she know Brad Pitt kids because she was friends with one of his children. And he made her breakfast one morning. She said she don't even remember it. But Charlie said he adores them. I think he asked about Sammy. And but when you're a parent and your shit fucked up with your kids, you know. So while her and Aaron are out celebrating their date, I was like, God damn, they order a lot of food. They order so much food. So much food. So it looked like they had a good time. And they told each other that they love each other. And see what else did I skip over? Did I skip over anything else? Nope. Oh, Denise came out of the bathroom with some kind of tape to tape her neck up and asked Aaron to take pictures of her. And then she removed the band, whatever was holding her neck skin up. And he was like, damn, what was that? I said that she was using some type of tape to tape back her neck because she said she got turkey neck. So she did it on Aaron and it didn't work because, she was like, your neck is perfect. I screw you just like you is. She's very sexually attracted to her husband, which I think is good, and that he is with her too. So he won't be having any necroplasty or whatever the fuck you call it. So anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 12 minutes and 10 seconds, and I love you for it. And forgive me for being so behind. It's just been a real busy week, and y'all know I can't never keep up with my treatments like I'm supposed to. So listen, keep me in your prayers like I'll keep you in mine, and we'll talk soon. Bye now. Oh, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, even if you like the series, because I think she has one more episode, and then that's the season finale. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.